Nebuchadnezzar didn't just want slaves. He wanted the best of the best to be rebranded. He wanted your brain, your beauty, and your heritage. He was looking for the perfect specimens to turn into Babylonian mouthpieces. Today, we look at the high cost of being gifted in a godless empire. Hello, and welcome to Bible Talk. I'm your host, T. I am not a theologian. I am just a woman who loves God and wants others to truly understand the depths of faith we should have. This video analyzes the specific criteria used to select Daniel and his friends and why their privilege was actually a death sentence to their old identities. I read from the Christian Standard Bible, and today we're going to go into Daniel chapter 1, verse 3 through part of 4. We're going to call it 4a. So Daniel chapter 1, verse 3 through 4a. The king ordered Ashpenaz, his chief eunuch, to bring some of the Israelites from the royal family and from the nobility. Young men without any physical defect, good-looking, skilled in wisdom, knowledgeable, perceptive, and capable of serving in the king's palace. Logically, this is a brain day. By taking the nobility, King Nebuchadnezzar ensured there would be no leaders left in Jerusalem to start a revolution. The standards were these boys were likely 14 to 17 years old. They had to be physically perfect. Why? Because in the ancient Near East, physical blemish was seen as a sign of divine displeasure. The emotional trauma that these boys had to go through. Imagine being ripped away from your parents at 15 because you were too smart or too handsome. Your gifts, which were meant to be in God's service, are now being weaponized by a tyrant. And let's look at the historical reality. Babylon was a city of extreme luxury and extreme cruelty. These boys were being evaluated like livestock for the royal court. Being chosen by the world is often the first step toward being broken by the world. Think about that. Being chosen by the world is often the first step toward being broken by the world. Let that ponder for a minute. Now, the skeptic might ask, why does the Bible care if they were good looking? Isn't God supposed to look at the heart? God does look at the heart, but the world looks at the appearance. This isn't praising their looks. It's showing the shallow, predatory nature of the Babylonian system. They weren't being rewarded for their beauty. They were being exploited for it. So here's a theological challenge. Many Christians today strive for influence and success in the secular world. Daniel shows us that when you reach the top of the secular ladder, you are in the most danger of being re-educated. So, there is a title in verse 3 that most people ignore, the chief eunuch. And that title carries a horrific physical implication for Daniel. But first, let's go ahead and talk about our conclusions. These are my questions. Number 1, are you using your gifts for God, or are you grooming yourself for Babylon's approval? Number 2, how do you respond when the world tries to recruit your talents for its own glory and not God's? And number 3, is your identity rooted in your competence or in your creator? The next video, we're going to talk about the mutilation of identity, understanding the eunuch reality. Until next time, bye for now. Have a blessed day.